The tripod, my most used filmmaking tool, and this new travel tripod sent to me by Freewell for review is by far the lightest and most compact tripod I've ever used. It costs $300, is made of carbon fiber, deploys super fast, has a smooth fluid head, can be converted into a monopod, has a maximum height of 151 centimeters, and the whole package only weighs 870 grams. In the box, along with the tripod, you'll get a fluid head with an Arca Swiss plate that can be used as a phone mount, an AirTag attachment, 5 hex keys, and a compact carrying case. The build quality is fantastic. It's made of carbon fiber and aluminum, making it feel solid without compromising on size and weight. Compared to my similar Ulanzi F38 tripod, it's much more compact, narrow, and lightweight. It's only 43 centimeters long when folded, weighs just 585 grams without the fluid head attached, and only 870 grams with the fluid head and plate attached. Because of its compact size, I can hold it much more easily in one hand compared to my Ulanzi F38 tripod. It fits more comfortably in tighter spaces, and its lightweight build won't break my back when carrying it. And if I want to make this setup even lighter, I can switch the fluid head to something like my Joby ball head, which will reduce the total weight of the whole package to about 750 grams. Moving on, it has a maximum payload of 8 kilograms, which is fine considering its size and weight. It only supports 3 8-inch thread heads, however you can always use an adapter. It has soft rubber feet for added stability and traction, and 2 1/4-inch threads on the sides for mounting accessories. Taking a closer look at the fluid head, it's based on the Arca Swiss mounting system. However, it doesn't work with my favorite Falcom F38 Arca Swiss supported plates because they are not wide enough. So keep that in mind if you're going to use narrow Arca Swiss plates with this fluid head. Moving on, the included plate has a hidden phone mount that supports bulky phones such as the iPhone Pro Max. The side of the head has a 1/4-inch thread mount for accessory mounting. The entire head can be leveled and moved around using the built-in ball head. The upper part of the head can be adjusted individually for panoramic shots, or it can be used to set up the camera for vertical shooting by turning it 90 degrees to the right or left and then tilting the head all the way forward using the tilt arm or the ball head. So as you can see, this head offers a lot of versatility, which can be very useful when traveling and for precise adjustments. You can use it as a normal fluid head for video by adjusting the pan and tilt tension, or you can use it virtually like a standard photography head with a built-in ball head. But now let's go out into the field and see how smoothly it actually works when it comes to pan and tilt movements for video. Alright, let's set up the tripod here. Alright, let's start with the pan movement, see how smooth it is. And sorry if it looks a bit weird, it's because the ground here is uneven. So let's see, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna try to be as smooth as I can. Actually feels really smooth. Okay, now let's try to do like a tilt movement. 3, 2, 1. I feel like this one is not as smooth as the pan movement, but it's the case with pretty much any compact ball head. I feel like only the big ball heads, not ball heads, the fluid heads, have really smooth pan and tilt movements, but the compact ones usually are smooth when it comes to the pan movement, not really smooth with the tilt movement. I moved to a different location to have the tripod completely level to make it a bit more fair, so let's do the test once again. Feel like I'm gonna get much better results in here. 3, 2, 1. And here it's definitely a bit easier because the ground is more even. Okay, now let's try to do like a tilt movement. 3, 2, 1. Again, I feel like this fluid head is really smooth, but it's definitely not going to compete with something like a big Manfrotto fluid head. Moving on to height, according to my measurements, the maximum height of this tripod with the fluid head attached is 151 centimeters and the minimum height is 41 centimeters. However, the center column can be easily flipped by unscrewing the bottom hook, allowing you to bring the camera closer to the ground or use it as an overhead camera. Additionally, the center column can be shortened by unscrewing the 2 bolts at the top using the bottom hook, which has a hidden hex key. This allows you to drop the minimum height to 14 centimeters if the legs are fully tilted up. In terms of deployment, this tripod uses the same selfie stick-like mechanism as my old Ulanzi F38 tripod. This mechanism allows you to deploy the tripod super quickly and easily. I think it takes about 7 to 8 seconds to fully deploy the tripod. As you can see, it's super quick and easy. If you're doing a lot of travel videos like myself and you mainly shoot on a tripod, this is definitely going to save you a bunch of time. However, it's not perfect. The main downside of this mechanism is that it's not as easy to adjust to medium height as a tripod that uses a twist knob or a lever lock mechanism. So let me try, just for example, to adjust it to just 2 legs height. Okay, 2 legs here. You kind of have to feel the clicks. And on this tripod, unlike on my F38 tripod, they are not that noticeable, the clicks. So you have to be careful not to loosen too many legs at once. Like I did here, I loosened all 4 legs and I only wanted to loosen 2, just like so. And I don't know if you can see, but on this leg I loosened 2 big legs. And on this one, 2 small legs, which will make the tripod a bit uneven. So I have to put these legs back and then reopen it once again, and now it's good. So it's definitely not as precise to adjust as a tripod that uses a lever lock or a twist knob mechanism, but the main advantage is that it's super quick. And I'm honestly used to this. I've been using the F38 tripod for the last like 7 months. It uses the same mechanism, although it's a bit better on the F38 tripod because you can feel the clicks a bit more than on this tripod, but they're almost the same really. If you really care about speed of deployment, this is definitely for you, but if you want to be more precise with your height adjustment, definitely consider a tripod that uses a twist knob or even better, a lever lock mechanism. Finally, another cool feature this tripod has is the ability to be converted into a monopod by unscrewing one of the legs, just like so. And now you have a monopod. And if the height is not enough for you, you can undo the center column and basically attach it to the monopod. It has a 3/8 inch thread. This feature isn't new, however it can be really useful in some situations, such as when you need a compact setup for event photography / videography, a selfie stick for your action camera or smartphone, or for capturing crane-like shots with something like the DJI Pocket 3. To summarize, the Freewell Real Travel Tripod is definitely going to be my main travel tripod for 2024 because of its versatility, super quick deployment, compact size, lightweight design, and great build quality. If there's one thing you should invest in when it comes to camera stuff, it would definitely be a tripod, and I highly recommend this one if you're okay with the deployment limitations that I mentioned in the video and looking for something as compact and light as possible. I'm going to leave a link for it down below, and if you're fast enough, Freewell is actually offering a $50 discount to celebrate the launch of this tripod. Thanks for watching.